Hey, camp's broken already. I remember yesterday saying, hey, maybe I'll take a video of me breaking camp. I forgot. Fold up the chair, close up the big dry bag, and load the boat, and let's get going. Okay. 2 days in a row with the wind. Well, it's kind of at my back right now. It was kind of to the side to begin with. When I turn the corner, it'll be almost entirely at my back for a little bit, which should be nice for a little while. Looks like some weather might be moving in. Keep the rain gear handy. So I had some wind and current with me, and we were making ground. Like I'm 8 kilometers in about an hour and 15 minutes, so we're making good time today without working hard, so this is nice. Alright, so this is Birch Portage, just at the end of it. So, backwards, but you get a bird's eye view of what it's like to portage the canoe. So, there's the bottom of Birch Falls. That's some big waves. Could be interesting. Huh. If you were with somebody who was experienced and ready to run that, that would be cool. Alright, bigger rapid than I normally would like to run solo. We're going to go this one slow and steady here. Some big standing waves. So far nothing, we're good. Around. Done yet. Standing waves. Gets your heart racing though. That way, let's go there. Okay. I got myself worked up for now. So when I looked at it from the side, I thought it was way worse than it was. You probably saw the boat bouncing pretty good, but it was very interesting. You'll notice when I do stuff like that, I put all of my safety gear in my hip belt, so that if something bad did happen, I would still have my Garmin satellite messenger. I'd have on my phone with pictures and stuff, which not an essential. I put some food in my pockets, make sure I have a lighter, And then worst case scenario, you're stuck for a little while so you can find all your gear or collect it all. So we're through here. It's only 12:49. I might spin around and do a little bit of fishing. Those are the rapids I ran back there. I got through them. Looks like there might be a bit of a storm coming through again. Bit of an adrenaline rush running those. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm a couple kilometer and a half away from them now. It was a fun run. There was lots of big standing waves. I was curious how the cedar boat would handle. That was one of my biggest things, is how is this thing going to handle rapids? Let it handle them like a champ. It was very good. All right, I'm going to get set up before the storm comes. It's going to be a short day for me. Try and catch a fish here, maybe just from shore, because I decided I need to get to camp instead of getting rained on. Wind's coming up. I'll get the canoe flipped over. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some rain. But you see how dark it is over there? There's a little clearing right there. That's not too bad. And then it's dark again over there. I'm hoping that that's what comes over me. Time will tell. Not sure which way it's going to go. I've been watching for a bit and I can't make out which way is going where. Oh well. I'm going to set up camp here. I'm going to stay here tonight. I did like 21 or 22 kilometers today. Not a whole bunch of mileage, but the last 2 days were big ones. So we'll have a rest day. If you call it a rest day, doing 20 plus. Well, the storm blew past. Turns out it didn't miss me. Wow, was there some wind. And now the sun's out, mostly blue sky behind this. I'm sure there'll be another cell or two that pops up, but it's still hear some rumbling if you can hear it through the wind noise. And make myself a little lunch, sit out here and enjoy a little rest and relaxation. Round 2 of the storm, we had about 2 hours where it was sunny and it was still windy, but it was sunny out. And now the winds are way up and another storm's rolling through. Difference this time is I'm all set up. I have the tent set up. I'm not just camped under a tarp. So we'll take it easy. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of this. These are some of the bigger winds that I've been in, period. Holy cow. I was just looking at the map to see what I wanted to do, but holy smokers, that is crazy. I've got all my guy wires out, which is maybe a really good thing on my tent too, because that wind is nuts. Oh man, trees are going down. Gotta end. Now it's hail. Awesome. I hope the tent holds up. Wow. I'm just getting pounded here. Okay, so you can see the tree that's down right beside my tent. That was the one that came down in the storm last night. That's a little closer than I would like. Little Birch Rapids, the little island from it this morning. I was late. I didn't start paddling until 8:30. When I woke up, the wind was still, you could just hear it howling, shaking the tent. I didn't think so I was up at like just before 5 like I normally am. And I was like, I don't know whether I'm gonna be able to paddle. And I waited till 7 o'clock to come out of the tent and just made coffee, packed up. I knew that it was a northwest or west-northwest wind, and if I could get over to the north shore of Trout Lake, I should be able to paddle. So I got to the north shore, and the current and the wind has kind of died off a little bit now. It's like gorgeous though. You can see, I don't know whether you can see behind all the clouds are pushing away. Some blue sky, a little bit of sun. I've made great time. Like I'm averaging 7 kilometers an hour paddling. Like that's pretty good for a solo paddle. So we'll see how much distance we can make today, and yeah, keep you informed. Hopefully it turns out to be a beautiful day this afternoon, or even this morning. It's only 10 o'clock. I don't know whether you can make it out. Let's see if I can zoom in. Just up there, there's a little bear on the shore. He's looking at me right now. And he's taking off. Had enough to see me. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this portage is like. Steep to begin with, has some rocks. But it's been cleared nicely. You probably saw there's some aluminum boats in the background. Somebody from a fishing camp just came up. They're probably fishing just at the bottom of these rapids. You can see why it's a mandatory portage. Quick wave train. Little Trout Rapids, here we go. We'll see what it looks like. I'm kind of off on an angle from the front of the boat. We'll see what it looks like. Haven't done that before. Get some fire legs off me. There's more volume on the other side. That's what I'm going to aim for. Might be a mistake. I'm going to keep it close. There are some fucking rocks right here that I don't like very much. Should look pretty neat, I think. The camera's not aimed too high. Oh, hey, that's fun. I don't care what anybody says, that's fun. I could have done easier, but there was a smaller set I could have done closer. Those were better waves than the first, the 2x2. Those are good waves. Alright, I'll be paddling a little bit while I chat, but today started out windy like crazy. Didn't even come out of the tent till 7. Most of the day, the winds were favorable for me. There were times where it was tough and it was on the side and I was fighting to keep the canoe from going across the lake. But for the most part, pretty good. Rapids, they were awesome today. Lots to run, had some portages to do around the big ones. But overall, so much fun. Anyways, and now I'm hugging the North Shore here of Missinipe Lake. It's just a beautiful, I guess it's probably, I don't know, what are we, just after 4 o'clock. I got on the water at 8:30, so I kind of plan on paddling until 9:30. But if this kind of wind stays down a little bit like this and it's not too hot, I might paddle a little bit later. I've already made a lot of time today already. I've paddled, I don't know, 32 kilometers already. So if I go another hour and a little bit, I'll be over 40-day canoe distance. Not me distance. Me distance will be like 45. Portages and scouting take time and put miles on me, not the boat. So, yeah, very enjoyable day out on the water. Makes me happy I made the decision to do the longer route versus cutting the trip short. Looks like it's not in the best shape that I've seen out of all of them, but somebody's still been out here. There's ropes up and stuff, so they might use it for winter hunts or some fishing. Windows are still good. Pretty nice little area, that's for sure. Well, 42 kilometers boat distance today. That's a good day. Campsite is very nice. I even have some wood that's already been dropped for me or cut for me. Sure appreciate it. Whoever did that, thank you very much. That's karma. Last campsite I left a whole bunch. Today I'm gassed. I wasn't looking forward to cutting wood. It's already cut for me. All right, there's where I'm gonna put my tent. Should get a really good sunset from this spot tonight. All right. I might have a little talk by the fire, but that'll be it for tonight. I'm very, very tired.